Hello, E.
Hello, E.
Come see my new movie. You know what? I'm gonna turn this off. Just because.
The hell?
Every time I'm like looking over at the TV, I want to be focused this time.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you tonight?
I am super pumped, Robbie. How about you?
I'm doing very well, and I know why you're super pumped, because this episode is right up Kyle's alley. Tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to sort of combine Hollywood and sports. I know you're thinking, well, you guys already did your favorite sports movies, but you know what? That's true, but we're taking a different angle tonight. What we are doing is we're going to discuss professional athletes who have doubled as actors in movies, whether they've been, box office hits or just, middle of the road. We are going to discuss who's been the best at making the transition and who, may want to reconsider next time.
Either go back to acting school or just think of a different line of work altogether. And the other thing is, too, we're also not just going to limit it to starring roles, but we'll also we'll count starring, supporting, starring and also cameos. So
we're going to kind of open up discussion here, and we're going to, usually, we kind of sort of both generate discussion during the episode, but I think we're gonna kind of feed off Kyle in this episode, because this is stuff that is right up his alley. And so I guess where I first want to start this discussion is, who are some of the pro athletes, just off the top of your head, who, in your opinion, have done the best when it comes to making that transition to Hollywood, for whether it be cameo or starring role? Who have been some of the better performances?
I'm honestly going to have to say The Rock. I'm going to put The Rock on a high pedestal there. I think it's because when you go from...
Is it safe to say your favorite sort of pro athlete turned actor?
Yeah, I would actually.
For the record, The Rock is now more... It's funny, The Rock is now more of an actor than he is a pro athlete these days.
Pretty much. I mean, every once in a while he'll go on to WWE again, doing quick stunts here and there, but he's mainly an actor now, for those who don't know. And I think he's at least my favorite actor out of athletes turned acters. He has a lot of charisma in his roles. You see it in movies like The Rundown, the Walking Tall remake, even to the more recent. I know he had a quick role in The Other Guys, but he was good in that at the beginning.
What about Too Fast, Too Fair? Or The Fast and the Furious? Wasn't he in one of the Fast and the Furious movies?
Of course. He was in the 5th, 6th, and the 7th one. Yeah, he was great in that. He was actually the best part of those movies, I thought. Yeah, no, he's really good. I think generally wrestlers turn actors tend out to be the best, in my opinion, because in that, when you are a wrestler, you do actually do a lot of acting, and you do have to have a lot of charisma for that type of thing. So I think those guys they do the best transition from, being an athlete to a...
I was trying to think, because there was a movie he was in, which was sports related, where he played like a quarterback, and then his long lost daughter, or like a girl shows up as his daughter.
That's like a Disney movie, right?
Yeah, it's a Disney movie. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
I think I remember. Apparently they actually filmed it at Foxborough.
Yeah, that's right. No, you're right. You're right about that. It was based in Boston, but I can't remember it for right now. But
maybe The Game, something. I don't know.
Who knows? But anyway, yeah. So The Rock definitely has been. It's funny. Whatever movie he's been in, like even like Scorpion King. I didn't see that movie, but I heard he was very good in it.
Yeah.
But like Walking Tall, where he like takes down the evil or the guys that are gambling out or doing whatever, they're selling drugs at a casino.
They took over his hometown, so he has to get it back and everything. Yeah, that was a great story. I liked it.
Yeah, so I mean, he's been extremely good. the other one, well, what was it? It was uh, Gridiron Gang or something like that.
Yeah,
It was Exhibit.
yeah,
He sort
yeah.
of Exhibit in Gridiron Gang.
Well, he was a football coach,
was
right?
like a coach of a team of like juvenile delinquents. Basically, he turns them into winners. So yeah, I mean, he's been all around the block.
He's got good range. I think he can be funny. He can be serious. He can do the action roles really well. The fight scenes, obviously, and yeah, I think he's got good range for an actor.
Yeah, and speaking of pro wrestling, there are a couple. It's funny. There are a couple of other pro wrestlers turned actors who I think we need to touch on. As long as we're touching on The Rock. The first is John Cena.
Oh yeah.
The movie
and his name is John
Cena. But the movie that I best remember him for is 12 Rounds.
Oh yeah.
And I thought he was excellent in that. It's a high action packed. He's got a race against time to save his girlfriend.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Bourne style movie, right? It's like a thriller kind of, like a lot of action,
a lot of action, a lot of explosions. Just
of course
everything. But no, I mean he did a really good job with that movie, and he definitely knows how to act, and I think that sort of goes to the point that you were talking about how pro wrestlers almost make the best actors because they're so used to that sort of entertainment factor and doing some acting.
Yeah, and then they've done plenty of stunts in the ring, so they can do a lot of their stunts, I'm sure, in those types of movies too.
And then the other one is, and you and I were talking about this beforehand, Andre the Giant in Princess Bride. Another classic movie right there where he plays one of the bad guys. I know he's like the henchman of or like the partner of like Hugo, whoever the Hugo Montoya character. Yeah. So he was very. I thought he was pretty good in that. You know, for the character that he was playing, I thought he did a good job.
Oh yeah, definitely. He fit the role perfectly. Exactly.
All right. So now that we've talked about some starring roles, but I want to get back to starring roles in a second. But now I want to start talking about the cameos because there have been several professional athletes that have had cameos in different movies.
Okay.
And there are two that really come to mind off the top of my head. One is Tom Brady in Ted 2, where they sneak into his house and try and steal like his power or whatever it is. He throws Ted out a window, which was hysterical.
That was funny.
And then the other one is Mike Tyson. I think he was in both in Hangover 1 and Hangover 2, I believe.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have been in Hangover 2 because that was based in Thailand. But maybe it was Hangover 3. I know he was in 2 of them. I think it must have been 1 and 3, like the scene where he punches out Bradley Cooper's character, in the hotel because they stole his tiger and stuff like that. Just pretty funny stuff. You would think actor when you think of Mike Tyson, but he actually he wasn't half bad when he was all right. He was all right in that role.
He did his duty in that movie. So.
And then obviously Tom Brady also, he was only there for a couple minutes, but he played his role pretty well.
He played with I think it's funny just how he played it with such a straight face. Like if I were him on the set, I would have totally laughed the whole time.
And then, all right, so the next place I want to go kind of is, because this one has to do with sort of cameos and starring.
Okay.
And that's the movie Space Jam.
Oh, yeah.
Because Space Jam is one of mine, I know one of your all-time sort of favorite basketball/sports movies. And, I mean, that's just full of, former and current NBA talent. You got Charles Barkley, Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan, obviously, the starring character. I thought, it's just such a great movie, and I think...
Good 90s throwback.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All the NBA players involved in it really filled their roles well. I mean, Michael Jordan obviously stands out above the rest. And by the way, speaking of, there's been rumors going around about Space Jam 2 featuring LeBron James. Don't know if that's actually going to happen, but...
yeah. Oh, God. I hope not. I think once is enough, They strike the magic once and... think that's they should just move on to other things.
But
knowing Hollywood, they probably won't.
No, they really they don't know when to stop.
No.
But yeah, I mean, Space Jam was just such a great movie, and just I really enjoyed Michael Jordan's acting alongside the Looney Tunes.
That was pretty funny. Oh man, yeah, it's interesting. It's one of those movies that it's like a throw. It kind of reminds you of, like, I don't know if anyone's ever watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit. They did the same thing with Bob Hoskins when he kind of went into this whole cartoon world, and you had Roger Rabbit and I forget some of the other characters' names, the female rabbit. But it was kind of a similar style movie, which I thought was kind of cool. So
definitely. But I mean, just like the star power there was pretty impressive. But it worked.
Bill Murray was in it too.
Bill Murray was in it. That guy from Seinfeld was in it. George Costanza. No.
Wayne Knight, maybe.
Maybe whoever the guy was. Yeah,
was the guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
Wayne Knight. That's
okay.
him.
Yeah.
He's cool. Yeah.
But no, I mean, it was just a really good movie in general. But the acting was pretty top notch, I must say. All right, so now we've talked about the best. So obviously, in movies, there's a best and there's a worst. And so I know Kyle's rearing to go on this one because he has one particular one in his head. So Kyle, who is, in your opinion, who is or who are some of the worst pro athletes turned actors off the top of your head?
All right, I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. Derek Jeter had a quick cameo in The Other Guys, I remember, and his acting wasn't terrific. But you know what? At this point, I wouldn't even really put it in this list at all. I just wanted to mention it because I thought it was kind of funny. There's at one point where Mark Wahlberg's character in The Other Guys, who eventually was put on the desk. He used to be a cop on the field, but then they put him on the desk, and the reason why was because he was at a Yankees game, and he thought there was some kind of activity going on in I think the dugout area. So then he fired a shot, and you realize out comes Derek Jeter, and he just goes, "Oh, you shot me!" And that was like the whole joke and everything.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you don't really seem like you're in that much pain. But anyways, I'm not even. It was just a quick cameo. I wouldn't even really bother putting that in. But no, I would say the worst actor. One of the worst actors, although I still really like him a lot. Shaquille O'Neal. I'm sorry for any fans of Shaquille O'Neal. And
by the way,
movie
disclaimer: the views expressed by Kyle do not necessarily reflect my views or the views of anybody else out there. So, Shaq, if you're watching this,
I'm sorry.
I am not saying this, so please don't come hurt me. Hurt him.
I know, he's pretty tall, so he probably could hurt both of us. So, anyways.
Yeah. I didn't say anything. I'm just sitting here. I'm innocent in all of this. It's him.
Shaq, it's nothing against
Address
you.
all your hate letters to him.
You are a terrific athlete. However, acting-wise, ooh, ouch.
You didn't like him in Kazam? As a genie?
Well, yeah, Kazam happened, and then Steel happened afterwards. And I don't know if anyone's ever seen Steel, so now
I've never seen Steel.
People know me as a huge comic book fan, and I keep doing this, but I particularly like Superman. I'm doing like the Kill Bill 5-palm heart exploding heart technique. Anyways,
we got way off this.
So we go from
hey, pun intended. Sports, base, forget it. Just continue talking.
But anyway, so people know me as a big Superman fan, right? So I particularly love Superman, everything Superman related, the good and the bad. Yes, the good and the bad. And Steel was definitely one of, if not the worst Superman related thing I've ever seen. And it had Shaquille O'Neal as the lead character, Steel. He was John Henry Irons, and oh my god, his acting was so bad. He couldn't even do the action scenes. The action scenes were just him going like, that was it. And then there was a scene where he falls off a building, and he lands in a trash can, And then like a second later, out he comes like from behind the trash can in a motorcycle. I'm like, how did that even? That's so stupid. I'm sorry.
Wasn't he in Grown Ups 2? 2 as like a cop or something like that.
Oh yeah, he was. Yes. I do remember that.
Yeah.
He was alright in that. Yeah, it was passable. But yeah, Steel. Oh my God. Oh, Steel. Oof. That was.
Again, the views expressed are that of Kyle.
Honestly,
just don't roll me into this. Just it's all him, Shaq.
Oh,
please, if you're gonna come hurt anybody, it's him.
Robbie, if you saw that movie, you would say the exact same thing I'm saying right now. But anyway,
I'm not saying anything. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Plead the fifth. I'm letting you crawl on that bridge by yourself, or crawl on that ledge by yourself.
God. But yeah, Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, and the other one I want to talk about was at least he's a little better. He is a step up from Shaquille O'Neal, I think. Dennis Rodman.
What movie was Dennis Rodman in?
Well, he was actually in two buddy action movies. One I think was called Double Team. It was with him and Jean-Claude Van Damme actually. So that was pretty. Wow, that was pretty bad. Whew, yeah, just watch the Nostalgia Critic. I think he has both of them. There's Double Team, and there was another one called Simon Says, where it's like Simon, but then the Says is spelled S-E-Z for whatever reason. I don't know. So yeah, Simon Says, and it's him and Dane Cook. Why?
Well, Dennis Rodman. Now, I'm not afraid to say this. Dennis Rodman is definitely one of the more interesting athletes / human beings / just people that I've ever seen in my whole life. I mean, the guy is 2 cents short of $1. He is just. He's nuts. I mean, he is nuts. Again, Dennis, listen, don't go loco and try and find us and hurt us, but, I mean, he's definitely out there. Let's put it that way.
Oh, yeah, But yeah, that's another actor I thought was kind of...
But those are some good ones, though. I mean, there's been a lot... there have been a lot of pro athletes who have sort of made the jump from what do you call it? From sports business to show business.
Yeah.
But at the same time, some of them were successful, and some of them probably should have just stuck to sports.
Yeah, a little bit.
So.
It's okay though.
Oh, and the other one, there's another one because I know we were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan in Rocky.
Oh, Yeah, Rocky 3. He was in a few. He was actually in a lot of. He was another one that actually kind of had a shorter movie career. I think, kind of like in the 80s, 90s. That's right. He was in Rocky 3. A lot of people know, Mr. T was in Rocky 3 as Clubber Lang.
I play the fool, man.
but then, before Rocky even fought Mr. T in that one, aka Clubber Lang. He actually fought Hulk Hogan in a quick match. He didn't make too much of an impression. Not as much as Mr. T, but yeah, he was there. He did his scenes all right.
Very nice.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if you ever saw the what am I saying? Not Liam Neeson. Leslie Nielsen movie, Spy Hard. He actually had a quick cameo in that. It was pretty funny though. So
never saw that movie. I must say, but
it's good if you like movies like The Naked Gun.
Never saw that.
You never saw that?
No,
dude. You never saw any Leslie Nielsen movies?
I saw maybe 1 or 2. Okay. I don't know.
Scary Movie 3 and 4. It's pretty funny.
No, not really.
Well,
those aren't the type of movies that really interest me.
Okay, that's fair. If you're a fan of the more slapstick comedy, but also that kind of spoofs other movies like Naked Gun, Spy Hard's kind of similar. It spoofs a lot of action movies, and so
I will say one thing though, and then we're gonna move on to sort of finish up here.
Okay.
There's one professional athlete that I know of that definitely 100% would not make a good actor. And his name is Rob Halsler. If Rob Halsler ever decides to take up acting, that will be the worst movie I think on the place of the country, just for the fact that he's in it. The guy can't play football. The guy can't even really play football, but he definitely, for sure, should never, ever, ever be on the big screen. He's not even on a big screen right now. I don't even know what we're talking about. I'm now regretting even bringing up his head because it gives him publicity to what is a mediocre at best career.
They should just have him being like the obligatory Air Bud sequel.
You know? He should just be in the background somewhere. Because that's all he is. He's in the background.
If he ever acted with the dog would probably get the Oscar. As opposed to
dog would beat him in football.
That's true.
A dog would beat him in football. I could beat him in football.
My cat could probably beat him.
Yeah.
She's like a little tiny thing.
Yeah, take that, Rob House. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Bad boys, what you going to do? What you going to do? And they come for you. Okay. Sorry. All right, we've gone off the rails here. But anyway, so now we're going to wrap it up a little bit here, and we're going to go on to our favorite portion of our show, our monologues, or in my case, my rant.
Robbie's cracking down.
Listen. So, for those of you who don't know, and if you probably aren't watching the show, if you do, Tom Brady's suspension was reinstated this week by the appeals court. So, I got one message from Roger Goodell and the appeals court, everybody out there. You made a huge mistake going after one of the best quarterback of all time. You poked the bear, and now you have to face the consequence. Because you know what? Even if you have to sell 4 games, that's fine. We're still going to go 4-0. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to come in and just blaze it up. And then Tom Brady's going to come back, and he's going to be on a mission. He's going to be on a mission to prove all you haters wrong once and for all. The Pats are taking it all the way this year. They're going to go 19-0. They're going to win the Super Bowl. And Roger Goodell, you can hand over that Super Bowl 51 Lombardi trophy to Tom Brady and then just go put your tail between your legs. You are a moron. I hope that someday somebody will have the nerve to get you out of office because you are a joke, Mr. Goodell. You are a joke. You know it's bad when I'm agreeing with Donald Trump about something. I don't care. This is my one political rant. I cannot stand Donald Trump, and I actually agree with him when he says that the NFL needs to leave Tom Brady alone. So, that's my everyday. Free Tom Brady. Let's go, Pats. We're going to take it all the way this year. Who cares what the NFL does? The Pats are the Pats, and Tom Brady is the best quarterback in the NFL ever. And he's going to prove why this season. Get it done. Do your job. Anyway, what have you got for us?
Ooh, kind of felt some of the ashes on that one there. Ooh, that one burned.
I feel good now. I feel I feel like a weight has been lifted.
Nice.
But anyway, you got
nice. You got a good soapbox there.
I just got on. I never got off. So, but if you got anything for us this week?
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Now that we're still kind of on the subject of athletes and movies, I kind of want to talk about. Actually, I want to talk about one movie that I only mentioned, I think, for a little bit. This is actually one of my all-time favorite movies that The Rock was in. So just a quick movie review of that called The Rundown. And this movie is amazing. I personally loved it. I had such a fun time with this movie. It's an action movie. It's an action movie with a lot of comedic elements. And it's about this guy. The Rock plays this guy who kind of has to go. I think he's. I'm trying to remember. Okay, it has been a little while since I've seen it. So he goes to I believe South America. Oof, I forget exactly where, but he goes kind of down, way down south, and tries to fetch Sean William Scott, who is this drug dealer's son, and oh god, oof. I'm blanking on the. Oh man, I'm blanking on the story. I just remember it has Christopher Walken in it, and Christopher Walken plays this bad guy who takes over this this really poor village, and The Rock kind of has to fight him and take the village back. So he kind of like goes to like South America. I think. Sorry if I got the geography wrong on that. So he goes to South America and he ends up basically finding himself in like this, this like uprising in the town, and he helps them, fight off Christopher Walken. And Christopher Walken is like the best part of the movie. He has all these great lines. He goes, "Hey, don't rock the boat. Have you heard of the Tooth Fairy?" So stuff like that. It's a good movie. It's definitely check it out.
Well, that was another movie The Rock was in.
Which one?
The Tooth Fairy. Wasn't The Rock the Tooth Fairy?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think
yeah.
It was the Tooth Fairy. Oh, well, so the joke kind of makes sense, I guess.
Fairy. Sorry.
That's funny.
So, would you recommend this movie?
Yeah, 2 thumbs up. It's a really good action movie. I know. I feel bad. I completely botched the whole summary of the
That's
plot
right.
there.
People go online and you can get a lot.
Just watch
IMBD, but you'll get a much better synopsis than Kyle in this game.
100%.
That's okay, buddy. It's all right. It's all right. You tried. You tried so hard.
Basically, Rock goes to South America, fights Christopher Walken, who has this whole town under his control. So,
all right, there you go.
I'll leave it at that.
All right. Well, again, to all the athletes out there, if we said your name, please don't write us hate mail or sue us or do anything like that. Like, we're just a small time operation,
Yeah.
But I mean. Well, let's face it, none of them are actually going to be watching this. But anyway.
That's okay.
But anyway, Shaq, remember, you can call him.
I still like you, Shaq. I do. You're a good athlete. You are. Just not as much of a good actor. But that's okay. Just keep doing your thing. And stop making that joke about the whole free throws. We get it. You can't make the free throws. Every movie you do that. Scary movie, the steals, we get it. We get it. Okay, anyways.
But anyway, so that's going to do it for this edition of On the Couch Talking Sports. And by the way, if you have any of your own opinions on who are some of the best pro athletes turned actors or the worst, feel free to drop us a comment. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, smoke signals, in the mail. I don't know. Do something. But anyway.
Carrie, red eye.
Yeah. Carrier pigeon, exactly. So that's going to do it for this edition of On the Couch Talking Sports. As always, he's Kyle. I'm Robbie. Signing off. We'll see you next time. We are recording.
See? Okay. I just want to give you guys a heads up. This is not even sports related. I was pelling anger. So, this game that I bought about a week ago. I know there's a bit of a glare going on here. There you go. You see it? It's called Dark Stone. I put in my PlayStation 2 and it didn't work. Didn't work. PlayStation 2 is supposed to read every PlayStation disc, I heard, but it didn't work. And even Robbie's angry about it. See? Look how angry he is. He's so angry.
Why so serious?
I don't know. Why?
But guys, why? Kyle, it's okay. You're going to move on. You're going to survive. Today you celebrate your Independence Day.
Okay, fair enough.